Hello everyone, it's me, ItzJhief, and today we're going to be talking about the theme of the upcoming Minecraft 1.20 update, because after taking a deep dive into the Minecraft feedback website, I believe I have found a very clear correlation between a ton of announced features, which could lead to the theme of this update being revealed. Before we get into it though, be sure to let me know down below in the comment section what you would love Mojang to add as a part of 1.20. Who knows, if you drop a like on this video, maybe Mojang will even see it. And if you're new around here, be sure you subscribe for daily Minecraft content. With that being said, thank you everyone, and let's dive right into it. So as I said, for the first time in a while, I actually took a big look on the Minecraft feedback website. I was looking all around on the announced section, the caves and cliffs section, and I did actually find something very interesting. If you've never been on this website, or just if you live in the Nether, this is pretty much an update where people can leave feedback and suggestions, but there's one very interesting part of this website, which is the announced section, where all of these features have been confirmed by Mojang and they are coming to Minecraft. It is very surprising to me that 4 of the most upvoted features on the announced section were all to do with one specific biome, but we'll talk about that more in a moment. Just in case you're wondering why this is so important, it is likely that the features with the most votes on this section are going to be added first, because as we know, Mojang does listen to the community and they like to do what the community wants, of course. So due to the backlash, especially from the world update, it is extremely likely that Mojang will listen very intently to the community and what they want. Therefore, these features with the most upvotes are most likely to be added in 1.20. So let's start with the very most upvoted feature on the announced section with 32,960 votes, which is the ostrich. Now I'm sure you all know this mob was planned for the Savannah, and it is a very interesting, cute mob. This is awesome, of course. It could have so much gameplay implications, like laying an ostrich egg or being able to ride the ostrich. Like, there's so much that could be done with this mob, so I really cannot complain. Now what's pretty shocking is that when you go down just one space to the second most upvoted, you get the meerkat with 30,941 votes. This mob was also planned for the Savannah, so I'm sure you can all start to notice a pattern that 2 of the most upvoted features on the announced section are both to do with the Savannah. Let's now move on to the third most upvoted thing, which is the baobab. As I'm sure you've all guessed by now, this is also to do with the Savannah, and it is pretty much a big Savannah tree. It looks beautiful, like reminds me of something out of old Minecraft mods I used to see, and it is just very exciting. This has 30,638 votes. So yet again we have another Savannah feature which is very highly upvoted by the community, and of course there's a few things in between that. There's a biome locate command, there's mob spawning, there's Java parity, but then you get the termites, which, you guessed it, are also planned for the Savannah with 2,666 votes. As I'm sure you could all see by the drop off, the majority of the votes are on the Savannah features, so the tree, the meerkats and the ostriches are all very highly upvoted, and of course termites are still up there, but there's still a few features in between that. So what can we gather from this? I think the fact that 4 of the most highly upvoted features on the announced section are to do with the Savannah is not a coincidence. This does indicate that this is something the community wants, and it is something Mojang is interested in doing. I would find it very unlikely that Mojang would see all of this overwhelming feedback from the community towards the Savannah biome but not actually implement it. I was actually shocked when I seen this, and as I said, I've not been on the feedback site for a while, so when I saw this I was completely shocked. I thought it'd be not tailored towards this, but yeah, as you can see, it is very heavily leaning towards the Savannah. I'm sure some of you are all saying though, just because these are the most highly upvoted on the announced section, it does not mean that they're coming to the game straight away, and I do definitely agree with that. I think there's a possibility that Mojang could go completely out of nowhere and do something that we didn't expect, but I would think that due to Mojang already having a lot of these assets prepared and Mojang seeing the feedback for the Savannah, I would assume that Mojang would see this as a very fitting update to end the year. Let's not forget, if they want to get out a second update in 2022, it needs to be a smaller update so they can release it in the holidays. So I think if that is the plan and Mojang still want to release a second update this year, it will have to be something smaller, and what would be more perfect than a Savannah update? Let's not forget, this would not be the biggest update in the world, but it would help to improve the overworld, just like the community has been wanting for a very long time. We've all been asking for like a nature update or a Savannah update or a mob update, and I think this could be great. But let's not forget all of the recent backlash towards Mojang and their real world agenda of being a pro nature game. I think if Mojang is to go through with the Savannah update, it would have been good in the past, but since Mojang said they do not want to hurt the reputation of any real world mobs or animals, then I think it is pretty likely that this update would end up ruined in some way. Like, a lot of us love the idea of being able to ride on an ostrich because of them being actually one of the fastest land animals in the world, but now, as we know, Mojang would probably say that's like animal cruelty or something, so I'm not really sure if this update would work out how we all wanted. I'm sure there was a lot of features that Mojang wanted to add but now will no longer add. Like, do you guys remember when they shown the anteater eating the termites? Like, they would no way do that anymore because they would find a way to say there's a very specific type of termite which is poisonous. So just let me know. I think if Mojang was to go through with this update a few years ago before they started this whole pro nature thing, I would have been very on board, but now I'm really not too sure if I would like this. I would definitely be happy to get an update to the Savannah, but I really just do not want a repeat of the world update. So let me know, if we did get the Savannah update, would you guys be happy with that, or would it be a bit disappointing to you? Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. If you're new around here, drop the video a like and subscribe. Comment down below in the comments what you would like Mojang to do for 1.20. But do you think that the Savannah update is the theme of 1.20? Personally, I think it is like 50-50. It could be this, and it could be something completely else. Mojang might have had this plan, but kind of backpedaled because of the backlash to the world update, so I'm really uncertain if this will actually result in being 1.20. It definitely could be, but at the same time I have my doubts. So let me know your thoughts, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. It's been me, ItzJhief. Have an amazing day. Goodbye.